The Foolish Tortoise by Eric Carle. Hi, my name is Werner. I've been reading hundreds of books for you. Please subscribe to get them all. And watch until the end, where a surprise is waiting for you. Your mom can help you with that. Thank you. A tortoise, tired of being slow, impatient to get up and go, took off his large and heavy shell and left it lying where it fell. "Hooray!" he cried. "Now I have been freed. I'll see the world at double speed." Though faster, he was not express, and his protection was far less, so when he heard a hornet's drone, the tortoise crept beneath a stone. A hungry bird came swooping past. He looked so fierce and flew so fast, the tortoise hid behind some trees and felt quite weak behind the knees. "I don't feel safe. There is too much risk. If only I could be more brisk." He headed for the riverbed. A fish swam up. The tortoise fled. Along his way our hero went, and almost had an accident. A snake with open jaws slid near. The tortoise backed away in fear. He wandered on. The sun rose high. "I wish I had more shade," he cried. A sudden thunderstorm swept in and soaked the tortoise to the skin. A hare, a hound, a horse raced by. So rapidly they seemed to fly. The tortoise gasped, said goggle-eyed, "I'll never be that quick," he sighed. The wind rose up, and soon the breeze was bending branches in the trees. The tortoise shivered. "Now I'm cold. I wish I hadn't been so bold. I think I've lost the urge to roam. I think it's time that I went home. Without my shell, I don't feel right." So when his shell came into sight, he climbed back in and said, "Good night." The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then, a Grouchy Ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. "Good morning," said the friendly ladybug. "Go away," shouted the Grouchy Ladybug. "I want those aphids." "We can share them," suggested the friendly ladybug. "No, they're mine, all mine," screamed the Grouchy Ladybug. "Or do you want to fight me for them?" "If you insist," answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. The Grouchy Ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of itself. "Oh, you are not big enough for me to fight," it said. "Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger?" "I'll do that," screeched the Grouchy Ladybug. "I'll show you." It puffed itself up and flew off. At 6 o'clock it met a yellow jacket. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 7 o'clock it met a stag beetle. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 8 o'clock it came across a praying mantis. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 9 o'clock it almost flew into a sparrow. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 10 o'clock it saw a lobster. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, stretching its claws. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 11 o'clock it bumped into a skunk. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 12 noon it spotted a boa constrictor. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake, "right after lunch." "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 1 o'clock it happened upon a hyena. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 2 o'clock it met a gorilla. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating its chest. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 3 o'clock it ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. "Oh, you are not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 4 o'clock it encountered an elephant. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5 o'clock it met a whale. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" But the whale did not answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5:15 the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey, you want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey, you want to fight?" And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. At 6:00, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it had started from. "Ah, here you are," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired and hungry ladybug. Soon all the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. "You're welcome," answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. Enjoy my new series Oliver and Jumpy. 19 video books with about 500 pictures. There's text, but I also read it aloud for the younger children. I have written 65 stories and had them illustrated at great cost for your children's fun. Oliver is an elegant tomcat and Jumpy is his lady friend. Oliver loves to ride in Jumpy's pouch when they go for adventures together. Please find a link to the first book in the description of this video. Please always subscribe and like if you find my effort interesting. Thank you so much.